The commander found herself in a Lashinera, the very heart of enemy territory. Much to her credit, she managed not only to pique the interest of the Lady in Shadow, but to defeat Baphomet himself. But after these adventures, does she still remember Golarion and wonder about its fate?
An explanation for what, exactly? That's right, you trusted me. I haven't failed you before, and I won't do it now. I've led you to one victory after another since you joined me. Yes, what Areelu said is a heavy blow, but under my leadership, we've suffered worse and survived. You're extremely quiet today. The source of my power is irrelevant. I am who I am. Areelu cannot control me. Peak demon behavior. You talked to Nocticula. What do you say about her now? I noticed a shadow behind you. What? Oh shit. Are people on? Is everybody dead? Hello? What was that?
We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
Anevia, it's you. Why are you here? What happened here while I was gone? Base. All of Drezen is our base. So you want to bet? Do I get a share of the winnings? Let's go and talk somewhere more suitable. What happened to Drezen while I was gone? Where are the mongrels? Why didn't they help you? Right, because that demon came to collect them. I've been gone for 6 months. Right, so 6 months passed. What happened next? So the population of Drezen has been evacuated? Where did the Queen go? Has there been any word of her? Alright, we've covered recent history. What's happening now? What happened? Where do you think he went? He didn't deserve to be treated like that. He's a good man. I've heard better news. What are we going to do? Well, it's time to do my duty as commander. Alright, let's see if we can think of something together. Tell her you're alive and well. Ask her how she's been. Say something about the weather. I don't think she really needs to know we went to the abyss. That should be enough. No, don't go running. Oh my god, why would you do that? Why?
Refuse to accept their statement.
Why would you do that?
Your cadaver.
Sigh. Quick run from what? Oh shit. Happening.
Surrender or else.
Who did you want to exact your revenge on? Staunton, I never thought I'd see you again. How did you come back to life without a necromancer's help? It's time to decide your fate. Yeah, I'll cleanse you of the corruption that has possessed you. Farewell. You bet I wouldn't come back. Why? Where did the prisoners go? Time to move. It's been a while. It's a shame that Half Measure has suffered so much damage. Time to move. Stop trying to fight. Oh my
A
god.
test of my abilities. I am your end.
Why do I not remember who Hal is? I feel like I should. Oh! He's the dragon. Who are you again? What are you doing here? What happened to the cultist I spared? Come with me, you can help me drive away the demons. I have to go. How have things been the past 6 months? Do you know where the queen went? That does sound like what would happen. The place sounds familiar. Can you remind me of the details? 2 arms, it's time for the final battle for Drezen. Let me try that again. 2 arms, it's time for the final battle for Drezen. Oh shit, what the hell's that? Oh. I literally fought through hell. I think we'll be fine against it. Who sent this army here, you beast? I'll rescue my friends. Boy, they just keep talking and talking. I am the wind of change. You shouldn't have tried to stand in my way. Oh shit. Let's go. Oh, look at Rainbow. Well.
Knight Commander, at last we meet.
I greet you, Light of the Sword.
And I greet you, Knight Commander. I suppose you're asking yourself why I am here. Gods must not interfere directly in the affairs of mortals. But what is happening here, in the Worldwound, is no longer the concern of mortals alone. And this is proof. This fortress has witnessed so many horrors and miracles. It makes me wonder how it still stands. Goodness and the light of hope are not unknown to you, but you mix them with recklessness. And the power that feeds this recklessness is dangerous. You have achieved victory by uniting outcasts and pariahs. But where are you leading them? And what will your beautiful promises of freedom cost you? But I did not come here to reproach you, or to bewail the fate of the unfortunate defenders of Drezen. I wish to stop the forces of evil and defend Golarion, both from Discari's violent rage and from Nocticula's insidiousness. But that is not my only goal. I have come here to restore justice, for justice is the birthright of all. That's why I hail you as a heroine who has triumphed over the demons many times. At the same time, I grieve for you, as for a soul that is caught in a web of demonic deceit and villainy.
You're right, but what can I do about it?
I have come to help you. In that moment, when my poor herald was being torn apart by monsters, he found the strength to send me a message about what he had learned in the Abyss. You were in Illusionera, where you spoke with the Lady in Shadow and the Architect of the Worldwound. They confessed what they had done to you, but they did not reveal the whole truth. Both you and this unfortunate world will have to pay dearly for the power that they so generously bestowed upon you. But all is not yet lost. That is why I have come.
Who here has been taking my name in vain? Ah, it's you, the Inheritor. What's this? Our worst fears have come to pass. The gods are flocking to Golarion. This merry little tinderbox could ignite at any moment, reducing the material plane to dust.
I did not come here to fight.
Oh, really? I didn't realize you were good for anything else. Forgive me, that was unfair of me. Judging by your successes over the last 100 years, fighting is not your forte. After all, the wound is still there, as far as I know. So why are you here? If you have come to meddle in my affairs, don't expect me simply to stand aside.
Goddess, can you banish the spawn of the Abyss, or destroy them entirely?
I cannot do that, alas. I will not subject Golarion to the war between deities, which will surely ensue if I personally intervene in mortal affairs. But if the demoness wishes to be present for our conversation, so much the better. Do you hear me, Nocticula? You and your servant are under no obligation to leave. I have come here to shed the light of truth. Let us see if you both can withstand its merciless radiance. I cannot change the flow of mortal history by force. After all, the Worldwound is their doing, although committed at the behest of the Abyss. But sometimes force is unnecessary, and truthful words are all it takes.
The goddess who was mortal not so long ago is eager to judge us for our sins now. My sin, to be precise. What lies behind your eagerness, proud Iomedae? Righteous wrath? Or perhaps fear? Watch out. A simple mortal woman has learned how to grant powers to others. Powers which are beyond the wildest dreams of many imperial lords. This must be stopped, forbidden, taken away immediately. After all, what need will we have for all these arrogant gods once we become their equals?
Silence. It is impolite to interrupt your elders. But you know, Inheritor, she does have a point. What are you going to do now? Break my weapon, which has made so many victories possible, and only because she received that weapon from my profane hands, and the entire affair must therefore be profane also? What real reasons do you have, save those born of your envy, your capriciousness, and your suspicions?
My reasons are quite real, as you well know. That is why you appeared here in such haste, is it not? You have woven a delicate lace of half-truths, Nocticula. From you and your servant, the Knight Commander has learned that she is bound to the Worldwound, that she is slowly dying because of its influence, and that she is yet capable of closing it. But you withheld a crucial piece of information. You never told her that closing the wound won't save her from death, for this lock will destroy the key to which it is bound. The one who closes the Worldwound will die along with it.
Oh.
That is true. I tried to tell you back in Illusionera, but I was not allowed to. It is an unavoidable consequence of this process. To stitch two planes together as I have stitched Golarion and the Abyss, the soul of a mortal must be woven with the essence of the Abyss. To undo this seam, the original soul, the key, must be ripped apart. No one could survive such a process.
In other words, I'll die if I don't close the wound, and I'll die if I do close it.
It is true. Now do you see the perils of accepting a demonic gift? No matter how much power the Abyss gives you, that power will always be tainted by lies and misfortune. This is the justice I promised you. The right to know the whole truth, and not to be a plaything in the hands of abyssal spawn.
Nocticula, were you trying to hide this from me?
Trying, you say? I successfully hid the truth from you for as long as I deemed necessary. Are you expecting me to explain myself? My goal is to close the Worldwound, not to grant you a happily ever after.
What if I reject this power?
You will live.
You will lose everything that makes life worth living.
You will spoil a brilliant endeavor and destroy the lives of thousands of mortals who will be devoured by the legions of demons coming from the Abyss. Aside from that, you won't do anything extraordinary at all.
What if I'm willing to sacrifice my life if it means closing the Worldwound?
Oh, how noble! For a brief moment, I even felt some regret that we demons are incapable of such lovely feelings. You see now, Inheritor, my little protege has more nobility in her than you expected. Shame on you.
This nobility is exactly why I came here. To help the Knight Commander learn the truth, and to show her that she has been used. Besides, I do not believe that you have been acting for selfless reasons, Lady in Shadow. Honesty and nobility have never counted among your virtues. You own the main source of Nihindrian crystals, and your servant Areelu has learned how to break the laws of the universe with their help. Can it be that the ruler of darkness and mistress of assassins has not conceived a way to use this formidable gift for her own benefit?
Accusations, suspicions, all completely hollow, just like your bright-eyed pretty little head. It's a pity you inherited Eridan's sword, but not his sharp mind. I have but one goal now, to stop the armies of that lecherous billygoat and that gluttonous bug from strutting around my domain as if it were their own. I don't give a fig whether it will help mortals or hurt them. If the enemy of your enemy makes you a mutually beneficial proposition, you would have to be a complete idiot to say no.
Goddess, can you help me cleanse my soul of the influence of the Abyss?
Areelu has planted a piece of the Abyss itself in your soul. The only thing that can cleanse the soul of such a taint is that same soul. But I will be near. I will show you how to root out the demonic corruption. I am not a demon, and I do not offer any simple solutions. You will have to go your own way, no matter where it leads.
Well, now I'm finally starting to understand the rules of this game.
Yes. The power that Nahindrian crystals grant you will bring about nothing but your own demise. The branches of the Tree of Sin are vast and verdant, but its only fruit is death. You will not be able to save yourself unless you reject everything that has been foisted upon you. Now you know everything.
No, we're not quite finished with the revelations yet. Few secrets remain to be revealed, but they will be worth the wait. Does this look familiar? Do you remember the similar wound above your own heart? I have given you enough hints. Come on, ask me the question I have been waiting for.
Now let me see what these are. Your wound. I received my wound because you, Areelu, implanted the essence of the abyss in my soul when you expanded the Worldwound. My question is, why do you have a similar wound? Could it be because you used your own soul as a key when you first opened the Worldwound?
That's right. And this means that the Worldwound actually has 2 keys.
Good question. Just imagine. I have wasted so much time chasing the key to the Worldwound, and the key was right under my nose this whole time. Areelu, my love, come over here. Wait! I said wait! That little bitch. I knew she would betray me sooner or later, but I never expected such an idiotic stunt. But everything seems to be falling into place quite nicely. You see, you don't have to die after all. Areelu opened the Worldwound, and Areelu will be the one who closes it, whether she likes it or not. Although, someone will need to catch her first, and this will require certain powers.
Yes, Areelu Vorlesh will pay for her crimes with her life. Her flight confirms that our suppositions were correct. But now we know that the Worldwound can be sealed with her blood. You have no reasons to remain indebted to the Abyss and indulge the Queen of the Succubi. Reject her gift, and secure your victory while being the person you were before Areelu Vorlesh corrupted you. Win as a mortal, and become a legend among mortals.
She's talking rubbish. True, we gave you the power, but it was you who chose how to wield it. It belongs to you, and it will remain yours, so you can do whatever you want with it. But first, you must use it to close the Worldwound. You aren't going to catch this world's most powerful witch, and a half-demon one at that, with your bare hands, are you?
Before I make my decision, I want to ask Iomedae some questions.
Ask, and you shall have your answers.
That's a lot of questions. Oh my god, okay. You gained your own power from the Starstone. How is my power any different?
My ascension was not accomplished in one day, and even the test of the Starstone was only one of its stages. I did not merely gain power. I embraced a sacred duty. Your power, on the other hand, stems not from long hours of study, not from trials. It is not the natural talent you were born with and carefully honed throughout your life. It is the result of an evil soul's deranged experiment with the blood of dead abyssal lords.
You imprisoned entire hosts of angels inside the Wardstones. Why did you do that to them?
Every one of my angels volunteered for that mission. They all knew what kind of watch they were going to keep. They knew that it would be a hard and exhausting battle, but that the lives of mortals throughout Golarion would depend on it. Alas, angels' minds can be as fragile as the minds of mortals. In less than 100 years, many wavered and wished to break the oath they had sworn. I do not blame them. I blame myself for allowing them to take on a burden that was too heavy for them.
Did you send your herald to follow me to the Abyss, or did he go on his own free will?
He acted on his own noble impulse, and I did not stop him. I also did not try to dispel his misconception about you being my chosen one. I do not lie, but both celestial beings and mortals can be mistaken.
She doesn't lie, sure. She merely withholds some of the truth. For the noblest of reasons, of course.
Do you know what happened to your herald?
My herald, my loyal companion, was captured, and now demons are using him to attack Drezen. They are holding him in the Ivory Labyrinth, Baphomet's realm of the Abyss. It is a place I cannot go, not even to save my faithful friend. For doing so would start an interplanar war.
Sounds like a mission to me.
Right now, as we speak, Baphomet's servants are torturing the hand of the Inheritor. Tormented and anguished, he reaches for you with his thoughts and his soul. I cannot tell if he sees you as a great unfulfilled hope or a last chance. But Baphomet knows well how to exploit such desperate yearning. He has turned my herald into a source of power to open temporary portals. They do not last long, but they lead from the dungeon where the hand of the Inheritor suffers, right to your doorstep. Baphomet does not need to lead his armies through the rifts. Now he can send them right here. As long as my poor herald remains in the hands of that monster, this will not stop. I cannot say if it is still possible to save him, or if putting him out of his misery is the only way. I cannot openly ask you to intervene. But if you decide to do so, you will be helping both yourself and the one who chose the martyr's path when he followed you into the Abyss.
Ever since I acquired these powers, everyone has believed me to be Iomedae's chosen. Why didn't you do anything to dispel this misunderstanding?
At first, I did not know who you were, or where your powers originated. This was revealed to me only when my herald offered up his dying prayer from the depths of the Abyss. And following his desperate plea, I sought to confirm my suspicions. Until that point, I had observed you without intervening. After all, your crusade was securing victories, the first Golarion had seen in many years, so even if it was not I who had sent you into battle, it felt unfair to undermine you.
In other words, our Imperial guest had no problem with your power, as long as she didn't know where it came from. She didn't even share her suspicions with her own herald. And after all that, someone dares to claim that demons are the most deceitful creatures?
You should not blame someone else if you base your accusations on vague suspicions rather than solid proof. You call my behavior deceitful. You, of all creatures, who kept the commander ignorant of the fate you had chosen for her? Indeed, the insolence of demons knows no bounds.
A demon lord stands before you. Why don't you destroy her here and now?
I could. But then every other demon lord would decide that he or she was next and stand against me. In response to that, the Imperial lords would take up arms. Then Hell, Heaven, and Elysium would join the conflict. A war would break out, one which mortals could not hope to survive.
Why have you decided to descend to the world of mortals at this particular moment?
As I have already said, I am here to open your eyes to Nocticula's lies and to prevent more calamities in the future. You are at a crossroads now. I will not force you to do anything, but you needed to learn the truth and have the chance to cleanse yourself.
Why did Areelu do everything possible to lead us to the idea that she was a key too? Yeah, it seems interesting.
The impulses that drive a soul as black as hers are beyond my comprehension. Perhaps she was startled by my arrival and decided not to bother keeping a secret that was bound to be revealed. Or perhaps she is up to some cunning scheme. Be on your guard. The architect of the Worldwound will surely try to bring you down. For if she truly is a key, then it must mean that she will die sooner or later due to the influence of her own horrible creation. And that means that sacrificing you is her only chance of survival.
Explain to me again, how exactly can you help me cleanse myself of the influence of the Abyss?
Areelu has planted a piece of the Abyss itself in your soul. The only thing that can cleanse the soul of such a taint is that same soul. But I will be near. I will show you how to root out the demonic corruption. I am not a demon, and I do not offer any simple solutions. You will have to go your own way, no matter where it leads.
I have no more questions.
It is time to make your decision then.
Nocticula, I have some questions for you.
If you have questions, ask away.
Why did you hide the fact that closing the Worldwound would kill me?
Because if I'd told you the truth, you would have refused to do it.
I don't think that's
But you're
true.
not angry with me, are you? After all, everything has worked out perfectly fine. We found another key. So now you can live and enjoy your life. Provided that you catch Areelu, of course.
Now that we've decided to use Areelu to close the Worldwound, do you still want me to keep the powers I acquired from her?
Of course I do. Firstly, you'll need those powers to catch Areelu and bring her to Threshold. Surely you don't think she'll willingly fall into your hands, and the demonic hordes will politely make way for you. And secondly, the powers Areelu gave you protect you from dying before your time. None of us want the wound to kill you prematurely. You are extremely useful to me alive. After all, if you let Areelu slip through your fingers, we can always go back to the original plan for closing the wound.
Areelu decided to lead us to the idea... Ouch. Start over. Areelu deliberately led us to the idea that she was a key too. Why?
Apparently, she understood that her secret was about to be revealed anyway, so she decided to leave in style. What human female over 100 years old wouldn't feel flattered at being the center of attention? Although she could have other reasons. She obviously wanted us to understand everything and immediately rush off in pursuit of her. She's probably been preparing for a war of all against all for a long time. And now she wants to wage it on her own terms. Expect treachery and traps wherever you go.
I don't know. I feel like we have a deeper connection to her than that. Where would Areelu have fled to?
Now let's think. She's hidden in the Abyss before. She won't dare to return there now. Not only to my realm, but to any other either. Even if Baphomet and Discari both take it upon themselves to guard Areelu personally, that won't stop me from sneaking in, slitting her throat, and leaving undetected. And she knows that. If I were her, I would hide in a place where the powers of her enemies were uncertain, and her own power was close to unlimited. I say you should look for her here, in the Worldwound.
Aren't you afraid to stand in the presence of the goddess?
Tut tut, how rude. I wouldn't say the girl is that hideous. I admit her face is far from perfect. Her body too, to be honest. But all in all, not bad. I've seen worse.
Your theatrics are too transparent to offend me, demon. At least, they can hardly offend me more than the very fact of your existence.
Do you really plan to use me to become a goddess yourself?
That is nothing but the wild speculation of a little girl who gained celestial power through no merit of her own and now fears that others may do the same, forcing her to share her place in the spotlight. Do I want to become a goddess? Of course I do. Who wouldn't? Can you help me with that? Sadly, no. Of course, Areelu used to blather on about how her brilliant invention could bake gods like pies. But between you and me, the cleverer the inventor, the larger their ego becomes. So far, she hasn't managed to create anything stronger than you. And, no offense, but you're no match for any deity.
I have no more questions.
Very well. It's time for you to make your decision then.
I want to ask my companions for advice. What do you think about all this? These guys have just been standing here the whole time like, what the hell is happening?
Perhaps your power came from the abyss. That your beautiful soul has cleansed it of all evil. Don't reject this power, for you have already proved that you are worthy of it.
Being around you is so much fun. The whole world is ablaze. War is raging, but even those who are on the verge of dying smile when they see you. This power is good. Perhaps it was evil before, but you have made it good. Don't throw it away.
As a cave monster who's going to grow old and die in about 10 years' time, I can tell you this. There's no power in the world that's worth selling yourself out to the abyss for. Being the invincible companion of the magical commander was fun and all, but we don't need it. It doesn't really matter how much magic they've heaped on you. You're the commander because you have the heart and mind of a true commander. Screw your power. Don't betray yourself. That way, we'll win.
I don't see any reason for deliberation. Your power is chaotic and capricious, and it originates from a demonic source. I doubt you can even control it. Heed the words of the goddess. Reject it. Then we will hunt down Areelu Vorlesh and deliver the punishment she deserves.
Okay, so we got 2 for, 2 against.
It's not my place to gainsay the will of my goddess, but the thing is, I can sense evil. And I don't sense it in your power at all. I just don't. Whatever those horned monsters had planned for you, you definitely aren't playing by their rules.
You gave hope to the Crusaders in their darkest hour, even when all seemed lost and only despair and death lay ahead. With these powers, you've saved countless lives, and you will save more. Of course you must keep them.
Someone pitch me. We are standing in the presence of the most pompous goddess in the world, debating whether we should listen to her or send her packing along with her invaluable opinions. I shall remember this moment for the rest of my life. Even as I stand in Pharasma's court, I shall tell this story to anyone who will listen. As for your question, by all means, tell her to go to the abyss. The power is yours, and yours alone.
I hate it when they corner you and demand answers out of you. But fine, I'll tell you what I think. With you, I've always had my freedom, Chief, so I'll speak freely. Be who you are, and don't count on gifts from nobody. You gave me the same advice back in Arueshalae, remember? And I've never regretted following it. Maybe you won't have the powers you had before, but do you really need somebody's permission to do what you want to do? That's what it's all about!
Experience tells me that it's wiser to trust yourself and your own abilities. You can't trust what clients tell you.
One day you're a hero, the next you're working for the enemy. Sorry, but it all looks like a setup to me. First they tell you to lay down your weapons, and then, once you're unarmed, they finish you off in some back alley.
Your powers are interesting from a theoretical point of view. You are an experiment started by Areelu Vorlesh, and terminating it before it is complete would be foolish, not to mention impolite.
Listen to the goddess, War Chief. And if you won't listen to her, then listen to me. You don't need these thrice cursed powers. You're the strongest of the strong, and the bravest of the brave, even without the gifts of a mad sorceress.
I've made my decision.
I am waiting for your answer. I hope you will choose wisely.
Quite right. Make your choice, and make it the right one.
Perhaps I could have rejected this power, but how can I abandon my people and my dragon?
Your pride will destroy you, and perhaps all of Golarion with you. But I shall not intervene now, so as to avoid causing even more suffering to this world. Farewell.
I know what I'll be doing every night for the rest of my days. Praying to the Inheritor to forgive us for our insolence. But you know, I can't judge you. This is your life, your war, and your choice. And your heart's in the right place.
It would have been so foolish for you to reject your powers. So many victories, so many achievements lie ahead for you. Well, go now. Capture Areelu, and prove which of you is making the best use of her invention. I'll be watching you.
Oh, okay. Things are looking up. Wow, I really took back this place.
Adventures can wait.
Did everyone make it through all right? Fine, next time I'll try to be more careful. I'm glad to see that life has been restored to the city. What's the situation at the front? How do you feel about seeing the goddess in the flesh? As you just heard, I have to catch Areelu. Any idea where I could look for her? An entire army of demons hands by crystals are being sent here. It's being led by a demon named Mustafan. Do you know anything about that? Thank you for the report. I'll be setting off without delay. How could you even think that reporting this to the orders would be a good idea? What kind of reaction should I expect from the Hell Knights? Very well, go there as soon as possible. Is your nightmare still attacking you? Would you like to enter your dream again? The other side of a dream is called a reality. Perhaps this table represents something that you were supposed to do in real life. Perhaps Desna can help you solve this riddle. Where did this table come from? If this table came from Anevia's dream, perhaps you should talk to her. Oh, are we finally getting Daeran's quest? Why did your search take so long? So what have you learned about the other? Interesting. Yeah, okay. Decapitated body. Sounds familiar. What do we need to do? Uh-huh. So it relies on him trusting us. Why do you think the other will appear to protect Daeran? The Count has been in danger many times before, and nothing special has ever happened. How dangerous is it? Are you sure that this other is hostile towards us, and all this time has never tried to attack me? Yeah, probably. If Daeran is the gateway, can't we just slam this gateway shut and leave the other on the other side? Yeah, I'll help you. What, did you manage to open the door? I'm on my way. So many quests. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Chili Creek. Okay. Calm down, what happened? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's odd. What causes changing his behavior? Oh, how did you get here? All right, I'll help you. Well, that's crazy. Okay.
I don't want you to go around telling everybody you knew me when I was a kid. They'll all laugh at me.
But won't they laugh at you anyway? I thought you acted silly on purpose because you liked making people laugh.
Do you remember when I asked you about your dream? You said you wanted to learn how to bake bread. Can you show me more about that? Is she bigger again? You've grown again. Wait, I can, like, ride her? You mentioned you could use this letter to tell me about Queen Galfrey's feelings. When was this? Is Drezen ever that quiet? Please continue. What exactly was Galfrey feeling? Guilt or something else? Thank you, storyteller. Nocticula spoke well of you. She says hello. I have to go. What's your role in my army? What does the logistics council do? What became of the quartermaster who was taking care of the supplies during the march on Drezen? What's with the nickname Stranglehold? We have spells available that could restore your hand. I have to go. You should keep it. May it protect you instead. Let's go to your dream. I'm ready. Did Aneva's words give you any ideas about how to find your own dream? Uh-oh, here comes a nightmare. That was her nightmare, just herself, her inner self.
Their life ends here!
Are you feeling alright?
Don't hold back.
You're so close to finding your dream, you're almost there. Oh, that's cute.
This will be quick. Strike! I just want to live here, in the world of mortals, with the ones I hold dear. I have solved your riddle, goddess. This is my true dream. Goddess, what is going on? What's happening to me?
Uh-oh, what's going on?
I have changed. I can feel it. The abyss has relinquished its hold on me. I am not a monster anymore. Oh, Desna, this is so wonderful.
What just happened?
I don't know, but I can feel that everything has changed. Myself, you, everything in the world. Oh, goddess, this is so beautiful. I had no idea that the world could be so beautiful.
How do you feel?
I've never felt better. Everything that I hated about myself is gone. I look at you and I don't feel hunger. I don't want to kill. All the unholy cravings I experienced as a demon, they're all gone. Now I just want to be happy, to live and to love.
So your touch no longer drains the life from others?
No, I am not a monster anymore. Not a predator, not a weapon. Just a woman, like any other female mortal.
So what will you do now?
First, I'll help you win this war. We'll close the world wound once and for all. And then, you know, I've done so many bad things. My redemption doesn't automatically cancel out all the evil I've done. The people I murdered are beyond salvation now, and my nightmares won't let me forget that. But I can still save the others, those who are still alive and in need of help.
You found your dream. Congratulations.
Yes, I have. You have been beside me every step of the way. I could never have done this without you. Thank you so much.
It's time for us to return to the real world.
Yes! I can't wait to see the world through new eyes.
I found the Spinner of Nightmares diary. Yeah, but they're pretty weird. It seems like she doesn't want to really fight you. I have to go. You tried to change your nature and succeeded. How does it feel? What's going on with your nightmares? Do they still haunt you? The answer to Disney's riddle turned out to be surprisingly simple. I have to go. Interesting. So Nearson first demanded, but now it's asking. The situation in the capital must be really grim. Why is there rioting there? What's the situation in the capital? I'd like to hear the council's opinions. What can the church do in a situation like this? Why should we support the nobility? Can we count on the military leaders to help us? What was this about the river kingdoms? Do you really expect me to support the Royal Council? I've heard everything I need. Yeah, sure. Send letters to the River Kingdoms. Mendev needs their help. We've been able to manage with what magic we've had just fine so far. Are you sure Knab is just going to send us troops? Why didn't you leave with Galfrey? I want to hear the opinions of my advisors. Are the war priests battle ready? Can monks really withstand demonic magic? Tell me more about the Poisoners Guild. How will the druids help us? How can bards help us on the battlefield? Everything's clear to me now. Sure, we'll ask the druids of the verdant forest to aid us. Who are you? What kind of riches are you talking about? Are you asking me to return to the Abyss? I'm interested. Another message from the wolf? Who is besieging them? We're going to Gunrun's aid. What's the news from Winter Sun? What will you do now? Farewell.
Regil, if your commander ordered you to, say, get drunk on wine and proposition a pretty squire, would you, as a loyal soldier, be duty-bound to carry out the order without a second thought?
I would be duty-bound to report to the commander, arrest him, and deliver him to be tried in a court-martial. We already had an incident where infiltrators were masquerading as our soldiers. We have a procedure for unmasking saboteurs.
Okay, this is where I'm going to leave it for now. Alright, thank you for watching.